Stop scrolling right now. A $600 rifle trusted by NATO outperforms your $20,500 AR-15, and gun stores are hiding this from you because they make zero profit on it. 5 rifles on this list shoot tighter groups than Daniel Defense. 3 cost less than most AR uppers alone. Smash that subscribe button right now because what I'm about to expose will save you thousands of dollars. And number 1 was actually designed by the same guy who invented the AR-15, after he realized his mistake. Number 10. Kel-Tec SU-16C, starting this countdown with a rifle that makes traditional AR owners seriously uncomfortable. This thing folds completely in half, weighs barely 4.7 lbs, and still hits hard with standard .223 ammunition. The Kel-Tec SU-16C doesn't look like your typical tactical rifle, and that's exactly why it beats the AR-15 when survival matters most. Here's what Kel-Tec figured out that most manufacturers completely miss. You can have serious firepower without carrying a heavy, bulky rifle. This rifle measures only 16 inches when folded up tight. That's shorter than just the upper receiver on most AR-15s. The body is made from reinforced polymer, but don't think it's cheap plastic. This is the same material used in aircraft components. It handles freezing cold down to 40 degrees and scorching heat up to 140 degrees without any issues. The best part? It takes the same magazines as your AR-15, so you're not buying any special feeding systems. This rifle shoots solid 2 to 3 inch groups at 100 yards using quality ammunition. Florida wildlife officers actually carried these for years on their airboats. Folds to 16 inches total length, weighs only 4.7 lbs, uses standard AR-15 magazines, works better when dirt handles extreme hot and cold. Polymer body feels lighter than metal. Limited rail space. Trigger pull feels slightly heavy. Iron sights don't adjust enough. Stock doesn't adjust for length. Price: just $649. When you need maximum power in minimum space, nothing beats a rifle that literally folds in half. Try folding your expensive AR-15 in half and watch what happens. Number 9. Century Arms WASR-10. This rifle has survived more combat than any AR-15 ever will. The Century Arms WASR-10 gives you true AK-47 reliability at a price that seems almost unbelievable. These rifles are built on genuine Romanian military receivers, following the same specifications that endured decades of real warfare. The chrome-lined barrel ensures long life, and the receiver metal is actually thicker than Russian military standards require. The hammer-forged barrel is rated to fire over 50,000 rounds before accuracy begins to drop. Most AR-15 barrels start losing precision after just 10,000 rounds. Romanian WASRs were used in Iraq and Afghanistan by coalition troops who specifically requested them over their issued M4 carbines. Why would soldiers choose these? Because WASRs need almost zero maintenance in desert sand. They run 100% reliably with cheap steel-cased ammunition that jams many AR-15s, and they continue to function even after being completely buried in dirt. The 7.62 2AK-39 cartridge also hits with 50% more power than .223 fires over 50,000 rounds. Works perfectly with cheap steel-cased ammo, survives complete sand and dirt. Burial requires almost no maintenance. Hits harder than .223, heavier than modern rifles. Accuracy is not match-grade, basic iron sights. Stock doesn't fold or adjust. Finish wears with heavy use. Price: $699 for a complete, combat-proven rifle. Number 8. Ruger Mini 14, a hunting-style rifle that actually shoots more accurately than many tactical AR-15s. The Ruger Mini 14 proves that traditional engineering can outperform modern tactical designs. Bill Ruger built this rifle using the same operating system as the legendary M1 Garand. The rotating bolt system delivers more consistent accuracy than AR-15 direct gas impingement. There's less wear on the bolt face, spacing remains perfect, and the gas seal is superior. With no buffer tube, there's no wobbly stock and no alignment issues. FBI hostage rescue teams carried Mini 14 rifles for years because they consistently produced sub-2-inch groups at 100 yards with high-quality ammunition. The 18.5-inch barrel burns powder completely for maximum velocity. Military testing showed the Mini-14 delivers 15% more accurate first-shot hits compared to M4 carbines. Add a suppressor, and the gas system runs cleaner with far less blowback than an AR-15, shoots under 2-inch groups. Legal in AR-15 band states, very clean-running gas system, extremely accurate first shot, no buffer tube to break, limited accessory mounting options, magazines cost more than AR mags, barrel heats up quickly, scope mounting requires extra rings, trigger isn't as crisp, price $899 for proven accuracy. You get FBI-proven performance, legal ownership in almost every state, and traditional craftsmanship that will outlast most AR-15 uppers. This is precision without political hassle. Number 7. PSA KS-47. What happens when you combine AR-15 controls with AK-47 power? The PSA KS-47 proves that American engineering can actually improve Russian designs. Palmetto State Armory solved an impossible problem. They fit the tapered 7.62 SIG-39 cartridge into AR-15 style magwells while keeping perfect reliability. The bolt carrier group gets extra heat treatment to survive the higher forces of 7.62 SIG-39 ammunition. Standard AR bolts would break apart under this stress. Long-term competition. Shooters have fired over 20,000 rounds through these rifles with zero major breakdowns. The rifle shoots consistent 2-inch groups at 100 yards, even with cheap steel-cased ammunition. Here's where this gets really good. The 7.62 39 round delivers 40% more hitting power than 223 while costing half as much to shoot. Hits 40% harder than 223, ammo costs half as much. Handles cheap steel-cased ammo, uses all AR-15 controls. Proven past 20,000 rounds. Magazines are AK pattern only. Slightly heavier than a standard AR gas. System needs proper adjustment. Some parts aren't standard. AR recoil is sharper than .223. Price $749. Best of both worlds. You get AR-15 handling and customization with AK-47 power and cheap ammunition costs. This is the perfect middle ground. Number 6. Ruger PC Carbine. Meet the pistol caliber carbine that penetrates better than many rifle rounds at close distance. The Ruger PC Carbine proves that sometimes less power is actually more effective. The 16.12-inch barrel transforms 9mm from a weak 400 FTLB pistol round into a powerful 600-plus FTLB rifle round. That's actually more energy than a .357 Magnum produces. Police departments across America have adopted PC carbines for close quarters work because they deliver excellent accuracy with reduced risk of bullets going through too many walls. Ballistic gel testing shows that 9mm from a 16-inch barrel achieves FBI minimum penetration standards perfectly, while .23 often punches through multiple barriers dangerously. SWAT teams report they can make faster follow-up shots and shoot more precisely under stressful conditions. Suppressed 9mm becomes hearing safe when you use subsonic ammunition. Hearing safe when suppressed properly. Uses common Glock magazines, breaks down in seconds. Lower wall penetration risk, extremely fast follow-up shots. Not effective past 100 yards. 9mm lacks rifle-level stopping power. Takedown requires some practice. Basic iron sights. Magazine compatibility varies by model price. $629 for smart design. You're getting law enforcement accuracy, reduced legal liability concerns, and ammunition that's available in every store. Try finding 2 on 23 during the next shortage crisis. Number 5. IWI Galil Ace Gen 2. Halfway through this countdown, we reach Israeli engineering excellence. The IWI Galil Ace Gen 2 shows what happens when military survival needs meet unlimited research budgets. Built by Israel Military Industries with absolutely zero compromises, The receiver is milled from solid steel blocks, providing rigidity that stamped AK receivers can't match. The redesigned gas system reduces felt recoil by 30% compared to standard AK platforms. The barrels are cold, hammer-forged, and then chrome-lined beyond what NATO specifications require. Israeli Defense Forces actually replaced their M4 carbines with Galil Ace rifles in multiple units after extensive testing showed superior reliability in brutal desert conditions. The rifle works flawlessly with ammunition, ranging from 55-grain lightweight to 77-grain heavy bullets, without any adjustment needed. Tested past 50,000 rounds. Works without any gas adjustment. Better dust resistance than the HK416 recoil, reduced by 30%. Extremely rigid milled receiver. Heavier than polymer rifles, significantly higher price. Magazines can be expensive. Stock doesn't lock open gas adjustment tool sometimes needed. Price: $1,799 for military-grade performance. When your nation's survival depends on rifle reliability, you don't choose. Direct gas impingement systems. You're getting military-grade precision, combat-proven reliability from real warfare, and Israeli engineering excellence. Number 4. Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport. Number 4 is technically an AR-15, but it proves that smart engineering beats expensive parts every single time. The Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2 shows how America's oldest gun manufacturer perfected Eugene Stoner's original design. The barrel is made from 4140 steel and undergoes magnetic particle inspection to detect microscopic flaws. The mid-length gas system provides optimal timing for reliable cycling, something many expensive ARs get wrong by using carbine-length systems. Competition shooters have won matches using completely stock Sport 2 rifles against custom rifles costing 5 times as much. This rifle consistently delivers 1.5 to 2-inch groups at 100 yards with match ammunition while maintaining 100% reliability, even with cheap steel-cased ammo. Shoots 1.5 to 2-inch groups. Works perfectly with steel ammo. Mid-length gas system. Quality exceeds military specs. Wins against expensive custom builds. Basic furniture and grip. No forward assist. No dust cover. Iron sight sold separately. Trigger could be crisper. Price: $7 to $39. Proof that execution matters. When you strip away marketing hype and focus on what actually matters, the Sport 2 proves that proper execution beats overpriced accessories every time. Number 3. CZ Bren 2. This is the rifle that NATO almost chose over everything else available. The CZ Bren 2 represents what happens when you redesign the entire AR-15 concept from scratch using modern technology. CZ's engineers eliminated every single AR-15 weakness, systematically gas piston operation instead of direct impingement, monolithic upper receiver for superior accuracy, quick change barrel system for multi-caliber use within minutes. Czech Armed Forces, British SAS, and multiple NATO Special Operations units chose the Bren over both the HK416 and SCAR platforms after exhaustive comparison testing. The rifle delivered superior accuracy scores and absolutely zero maintenance failures during brutal 10,000-round endurance testing. British Ministry of Defence testing confirmed better suppressed performance than any other 5.56 rifle they evaluated. Switch from 5.56 NATO to .300 Blackout to 7.62 Tex 39 with just a simple barrel swap. Zero failures in 10,000 rounds, barrel changes in minutes. Best suppressed performance tested, gas piston stays clean. Monolithic rail never loses zero. Expensive compared to ARs. Proprietary magazines cost more. Heavier than standard ARs. Limited aftermarket support. Controls take getting used to price. $1,899 for NATO engineering. When you need AR-15 modularity without any AR-15 weaknesses, the Bren delivers gas piston reliability with monolithic upper accuracy. This is what the AR-15 platform should have evolved into. Number 2. PTR-32 KFR. The PTR-32 KFR proves that .308 Winchester power doesn't require a full-size battle rifle. Based on the famous HK91 roller-delayed blowback system, the PTR-32 eliminates gas systems entirely. No gas tubes to clog, no pistons to break down. Just pure mechanical reliability through physics. The 16-inch barrel delivers full 3U8 Winchester performance without needing a long, heavy barrel. German GSG-9 counter-terrorism units, British SAS Special Forces, and U.S. Navy SEALs all relied on HK91 systems for decades because they function perfectly in conditions that destroy other rifles. The roller-delayed system actually becomes more reliable during rapid-fire sequences. Military testing showed 99.97% reliability through 50,000 rounds of continuous fire. The 3U8 Winchester cartridge delivers twice the hitting energy of 5.56 NATO. No gas system to fail. 8 hits twice as hard, 99.97% reliability. Even more reliable during rapid fire, superior barrier penetration. Noticeably stronger recoil. Magazines are expensive. Ejection is violent and loud, heavier when loaded. 8 ammunition costs more. Price, $1,299 for German precision. When you need .308 Winchester power in a compact package with zero maintenance requirements, nothing beats roller-delayed blowback engineering. This is precision machinery disguised as a rifle. Number 1. Brownell's BRN-180. The champion that absolutely destroys all AR-15 mythology. The Brownell's BRN-180 proves that Eugene Stoner's final design was actually his greatest achievement. Here's the kicker nobody in the gun community talks about. Eugene Stoner himself designed this system after realizing the limitations of direct gas impingement. The BRN-180 uses his ultimate evolution, a short-stroke gas piston with a rigid operating rod system that eliminates carrier tilt and timing issues forever. The self-contained upper receiver means no buffer tube requirements at all. This allows a true folding stock while still maintaining full power cycling, something impossible on traditional AR-15 architecture. Stoner's final masterpiece solves every AR-15 weakness systematically. Piston operation stays clean. Rigid op rod prevents accuracy degradation. No gas blowback to the shooter's face. Maintains sub-MOA accuracy. Even suppressed, military testing showed 40% better accuracy retention after 10,000 rounds compared to direct impingement rifles. Independent testing showed the BRN-180 functioning in thick mud, fine sand, and frozen ice, conditions that shut down AR-15s within 50 rounds. This is Eugene Stoner's perfected design after decades of learning. Stoner's perfected final design, true folding stock, no buffer needed suppressor ready with no adjustments, 40% better accuracy retention, uses all AR-15 lowers, upper costs more than some complete ARs, proprietary charging handle, limited manufacturer support, fewer handguard options. Slightly heavier than standard uppers, upper price. $1,399 for the ultimate evolution. This isn't just another AR-15 alternative. This is the master's final statement on what AI tactical rifle should be. Stoner's ultimate AR-15 design finally perfected. There you have it, 10 budget tactical rifles that absolutely destroy the AR-15 myth gun stores keep pushing. From the Kel-Tec's fold-in-half portability to the BRN-180's perfected Stoner engineering, each rifle solves real problems your AR-15 simply cannot handle. Drop a comment right now telling me which one shocked you the most. Then smash that subscribe button, because next week I'm exposing the most overrated tactical gear wasting your money. You won't believe what made that list. The best rifle isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that actually works when your life depends on it.